Hi, this is Haley here with Shrum Health and Wellness. I am in my sauna room and I'm going to be doing contrast therapy today. I'm going to spend a little bit of time in the sauna. This is our infrared sauna, and this is kind of what our little room looks like. So the benefits of the sauna are a lot of positive things. You get a detox. The sauna is typically heated up at 120 to 140 degrees, and it's, sweats. You sweat it out. You get all the toxins, sweat it out. You also have a cardiovascular benefit. It increases your heart rate a little bit and kind of opens up your blood vessels. It dilates your blood vessels, so you get better blood flow, better circulation. We're going to go ahead and step on in here and get started while I talk to you guys a little bit here. So our infrared sauna, typically between 120 to 140 degrees. And the way the infrared sauna works is it uses infrared waves to heat up water molecules. And our bodies are at least 70% water. So we are a good portion of water. So it heats you up from the inside out. And because of that, it doesn't require the higher heats that you typically need with the your traditional saunas. And this is a pretty good space in here. All the little heat panels here. There's a heat panel in the floor. We also have an ozone filter, so that circulates the air and purifies the air. So it keeps the air pure, it keeps the air clean, and just lets you, just breathe easy and just kind of rest and relax. So I'm going to enjoy this for a little bit, and then I'm going to hop in the cold plunge to get some contrast therapy. So I'll join you guys back here in just a little bit, okay? I love the time in the sauna. It's such a soothing, relaxing experience. It's a great space to meditate or just practice some breath work. A lot of times I'll read a book if I'm in here, if there's a book that I'm reading. But the majority of the time I just spend it with just a breathing practice and a little bit of kind of gentle meditation. I just feel so relaxed and calm. My muscles are just loose and open. And maybe you notice the light color in here is different. One of the benefits of our sauna is kind of color therapy or light therapy as well. There's, I believe, seven different light colors, and each color has a different healing frequency. So, for instance, violet promotes spiritual renewal and emotional healing. It eases cramps, reduces stress, and deepens meditation. We have an orange setting. Let's see. Nope, that's not orange. There we go. That boosts creativity, stimulates joy, supports respiratory and thyroid health. Like I said, there's lots of different light options. There's also Bluetooth, so if you want to connect your phone to listen to a meditation while you're in here, or just some calming, relaxing music, that's also an option as well. But as you can see, I'm definitely sweating. I'm a sweater. They say, ladies don't sweat, they perspire, but I beg to differ. I'm a sweater. So definitely getting rid of some toxins with this session. We're going to step out and go into the cold plunge. Oops, change the color again. So we have robes that we offer go from one room to the next. So I'll get my robe on. We also have little slippers for your feet to kind of keep you from slipping and sliding on the floor. All right. The benefits of the cold plunge are a lot of inflammation reduction. It's great for muscle recovery, and the mental benefits are vast. Just the idea of getting in a cold plunge is just uncomfortable for a lot of people, and most people don't want to do it. So that's the first benefit, is just breaking through that mental barrier, that mental challenge. It's going to help with muscle recovery. It's great after a big workout. It's great after the sauna, because that's really going to offer a positive stress called hormesis, with your blood vessels all dilated, your blood's flowing openly, everything's just moving and relaxed. And then you get in the cold plunge and everything clenches down. That's actually a positive stress on your cardiovascular system. The cold plunge also activates your brown fat. The benefit of that is it is going to increase your metabolic burn for a little bit after your experience. So you just have higher metabolic activity going after the cold plunge. But one of the best benefits is the surge of dopamine and serotonin that you get. Those are your happy, your feel-good hormones. So after you do this really hard thing, your body's cold, everything's tight, but you feel just energized. It's a great feeling. And typically we kind of talk about, breath work and breathing to help you through the experience. So I'm gonna hop in, and we're gonna cold plunge together here. So you can go as deep or as shallow as you want. I always just go all the way in to begin with, because if I try to ease in, it's definitely more challenging. That's one round of breathing. So typically I practice this type of breathing while I'm in here. It helps keep my mind occupied. So I do 20 deep breaths. Deep breath in. I do 20 of those. And by counting your breaths, that keeps your mind focused on something other than just sitting here in a really cold body of water. And then on the 20th breath, I blow my air all the way out and hold it as long as I can. And again, I count. Again, I'm trying to keep my mind occupied, trying to count and see how long I can hold my breath and just keep my mind occupied. And a lot of times you'll find when you blow your breath out, your body actually sinks a little bit deeper. You feel that connection deeper to the bottom of the tub. And then you hold as long as you can until you just absolutely can't hold any longer. And then you take a deep filling breath in, filling all the way up to the top of your lungs. And again, you hold and count. Again, trying to keep our mind occupied. And when you fill your lungs all the way up, you notice your body kind of floats. Your booty kind of comes off the bottom of the tub. Maybe your shoulders kind of lift a little bit. So you feel definitely a buoyancy, which is really kind of neat. And again, you hold for as long as you can. And when you can't hold any longer, you go back into your deep breathing cycle. And I try to do 3 complete rounds of that. I've worked my way up to 6 minutes. Usually it takes about 6 minutes to do a full round. Then I always try to end with a splash. Get the whole thing, whole experience. Then you come on out. Try to do it gentle and easy. Stepping onto the rug. Got a nice towel over here. Oh, feels good. So if you want to try contrast therapy or just the sauna or just the ice bath, come on in, Shrum Health and Wellness, and we'll happy to set you up. Just try out the benefits. There, you won't regret it. It's great for your body. It's great for your soul. So stop by and check us out. Thanks a lot.